Never Tell Me the Odds, Part 41. More than 40 years after inventing the Heimlich maneuver, Henry Heimlich finally got to use it on someone for the first time. When a fellow senior in his living community was choking, the 96-year-old Heimlich jumped to the rescue and saved the person's life. After her home was completely devastated by a tornado, Oklahoma woman Barbara Garcia experienced a miraculous moment during a news interview. She was reunited with her pet dog Bowser, whom she was certain had perished in the disaster.
This is life in the big city.
The dog. The dog. The dog. Hi, puppy. The dog.
Oh. Oh, Bouncy. Oh, Bouncy. Bless your little bitty heart. Oh.
Come on, get him.
Oh. Well, I thought God just answered one prayer and let me be okay. He answered both of them.
Never Tell Me the Odds, Part 40. In 2008, diver Mike DeMar was on vacation in Florida when he decided to test out his metal detector for the first time. The stars aligned when Mike stumbled upon a rare golden chalice, an artifact he initially thought was junk. After visiting an appraiser, Mike discovered that the chalice was worth over $1.3 million. Historians say it's just over 400 years old and probably came from a ship called the Santa Margarita, which sank off the coast of Key Largo in 1622. A pair of Dutch short track skaters finished a race so closely that it was impossible to pick a winner. They both finished with a time of 43.128 seconds, so they ended up sharing the gold. After Harry Houdini's death, his will requested that all of his magic equipment be given to his brother Theodore, but on the condition that it be burned and destroyed upon Theodore's death. Instead, the equipment ended up in the Houdini Magical Hall of Fame, a museum that burned down in 1995, and all of the memorabilia was destroyed. Never Tell Me the Odds, Part 39. While filming the first fight scene in the movie Troy, in which he played mythological hero Aeschylus, Brad Pitt ruptured his Achilles tendon. The ironic injury halted filming for several weeks while the actor recovered. In 1971, Edwin Robinson from Maine suddenly went blind and nearly deaf after a truck accident. But 9 years later, he was struck by lightning in his backyard, and his vision and hearing were both miraculously restored. Legendary authors C.S. Lewis and Aldous Huxley both died on November 22, 1963, but their deaths were overshadowed by a far more noteworthy death that occurred on that same day: the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. In 2021, a Canadian woman was asleep in her bed when she was suddenly awoken by an explosive bang from her ceiling. She jumped out of bed and turned on the light, discovering a meteorite nestled between her pillows. She was inches away from becoming only the second person in recorded history to be struck by a meteorite, and likely would have been the first to be killed by one.